When you want only the best for your pet, check out AbbybellPetDesigns.com. We offer quality products such as floppy beds, crate pads, round pet beds, pillow slip covers, belly bands, and more. All products come in a variety of colors and sizes, guaranteed to satisfy your pet's particular style. Your pet deserves to be pampered, so shop at AbbybellPetDesigns.com. If you don't see the item you want listed in our shop, just drop us a line and we'll be glad to make the product of your pet's dreams. AbbybellPetDesigns.com. Good morning, everyone. How are you? Good to see you. Hey, Bob. Well, actually, Don. Hey, Marianne, Alan. Good morning. Good morning. How is everybody? Penny Arcade. Hello. Thank you, Marianne. Happy birthday. Yay. It's my birthday and I can cry if I want to. Hey, Brian. How are you? Joe. Good to see you. Brian. Good to see you over there. Jerry. Lisa. Big Al. How's everybody? Good morning. Good morning. Sup? Sup, Don? How's everybody? Hope you had a great weekend. Clint, good morning. Good morning. Thank you for the hearts. Good morning. As you're coming in, please don't forget, my ears are not like yours. This is on Amazon.com. It's a great gift for children to give them a word of encouragement and hope. And boy, do they need that these days. You can get it again at Amazon.com. Great for putting in an Easter basket, birthdays, or just because you love them. So please go out and buy them. Hey, Danelle. All right, everybody, let me just read to you Psalm 143. Hey, Tippy. Thanks for joining us. Hey, Robin, good morning. Dawn, good morning. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Daniel. Good morning, Spencer. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Good morning. All right, let me read Psalm 143 really quickly for you. Hear my prayer, O Lord. Give ear to my supplications. In your faithfulness answer me, and in your righteousness. Do not enter into judgment with your servant, for in your sight no one living is righteous. For the enemy has persecuted my soul. He has crushed my life to the ground. He has made me dwell in darkness like those who have long been dead. Therefore my spirit is overwhelmed within me. My heart within me is distressed. I remember the days of old. I meditate on all your works. I muse on the work of your hands. I spread out my hands to you. My soul longs for you like a thirsty land. Answer me speedily, O Lord. My spirit fails. Do not hide your face from me, lest I be like those who go down into the pit. Cause me to hear your loving kindness in the morning, for in you do I trust. Cause me to know the way in which I should walk, for I lift up my soul to you. Deliver me, O Lord, from my enemies. In you I take shelter. Teach me to do your will. For you are my God. Your spirit is good. Lead me in the land of uprightness. Revive me, O Lord, for your name's sake. For your righteousness' sake, bring my soul out of trouble. In your mercy, cut off my enemies, and destroy all those who afflict my soul, for I am your servant. Amen. Hey, Ron, good morning. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes, Clint. Thank you so much. The volume is up for everybody. Is it me or is the volume low? Volume's up as high as I can go, so I think it may just be YouTube again. YouTube is starting to act more and more like, here, I'll put it up a little bit higher. It's starting to act more like Facebook. I can hear her, Dawn. Maybe she can just move that big old microphone closer. You like the mic, huh, Robin? Thank you for the birthday wishes. Look at what my husband, one of the gifts that he got me for my birthday. This is so adorable. This is one of my favorite things. These are my little babies, as you probably know, anybody who knows me. That was Psalm 143, Danielle. And this is Abby, and this is Hope, and he had this put on a like this type of thing, a canvas type thing, and I love this. This is one of my favorite gifts. Hey, Melody. So Thank you. Oh my God. Hey, Ranger Black. I had to just share that with you. Taco and burrito. Hope and Abby. Hope and Abby. If you will, looks like we lost some people when I started the prayers. So if you could maybe share and bring some people back, let them know that, you know, we're finished with the Bible. Hello, Jerry. Thank you, Cully. I love the canvas. Did one for my grandson. I know, Dawn. I really love that. I mean, he couldn't have gotten me a better gift. I love, love, love it. Wet Sand, how are you? Um, okay, so thank you, Ron. It seems like a lot of stuff happened over the weekend. As you know, there was another explosion in Austin, Texas. This time, two people were injured. And remember, they were kind of thinking, "Hey, James, good morning." They were kind of thinking that maybe it was geared towards black people because two black people, well, I know one black teen had been killed, and another woman had been injured. His mother, I believe, and then a Hispanic woman was injured. And then before all of that, there was the first one was one black man. So they thought they were targeting black people. The people on I think it was Saturday, they were two white people that were injured. They said that if it's the same one, then they've upped their game because it's more sophisticated and tripwire this time, which is unusual. That's not being wasn't done before. So they've got to really catch this person or persons because this is a huge problem. You know, whereas before you could kind of say, don't pick something up. But now if you're walking up to it and you use the, you know, the tripwire happens, then, you know, it's curtains right there. I mean, this person is an absolutely sick individual. All I can say. To do something like this. And maybe they listened to everybody on the news who was saying, you know, don't pick it up, just kind of call the police. And so maybe that's their way to kind of get around that, hoping that people will just trip over something and set it off. But, you know, when you're doing it, laying it, all of you who may know more about it than I do, when you're laying a tripwire like that, that takes a while to set up the tripwire. So who has that amount of time to put a tripwire in place for somebody to find? I mean, if you have it coming out of somebody's door, you're sitting there, and, you know, it takes a while. Praying they catch whoever's doing this, Robin said, and Jerry said, anything suspicious, call the police. Yeah, I mean, this is absolutely insane. Hey, Mike. I mean, it really is. It's absolutely crazy. But again, it takes a time for anybody to set up a tripwire like that and make sure that somebody is going to hit into it. Hey, Mike. So I don't know who in the world is doing this, but they're absolutely insane in a bad way. Ranger Black said, no, it doesn't take long. But doesn't it take at least, you know, a couple, like a minute or two? And can you do that like in 30 seconds and get out of there? Hey, Wendell. It just seems crazy. Someone laying cable wires, dropping bags, etc., going through trash containers, call the police, Jerry said. Yeah. I mean, seriously, this is serious stuff. You know, Sadiq Khan is in Austin. But, I mean, you know, how do we know, Mike, who that is? A trained person can do it in seconds, Ranger Black said. Wow. Hey, Alexis. So, do you think it's somebody, Ranger Black, with military background? Or do you think it's just somebody, you know, who picked it up somehow? I don't know. Hey, Brandon. Seems pretty strange. If everybody could retweet, like I said, I lost people when I started reading the Bible, which is really unfortunate that people would run when they hear the Bible, but I guess they do. Hey, Barbara. We don't know yet. Yeah, Jerry said, yeah. I don't know. I guess there's big speculation. So, yeah, so read it more. I know, Mike. Thanks, Alan, for retweeting. Thanks, Danielle. Hey, Carmen, good morning. How are you? Yeah, it's pretty crazy, whoever's doing that. Carmen's up. Yay. Okay, so let's go down some of the news. As we all know, but now it's being more and more confirmed, I need one of those pad things you make. Dog slobbered on the bed this morning, and I rolled all in it. Oh, Brandon, I have a pretty one. Hey, have a few until I leave, so listen only morning and prayers to all. Thank you, Barbara. Brandon, just go to abbybellpetdesigns.com and you can, there's one I have, it's a brick one. It says, I think it says bark on it. That one's a cute one. So go there. It's ABBYBELLE petdesigns.com and you'll find one. So anyway, hey Julian, your first day, welcome to Periscope. Back in 2016, we're learning that from documents that school counselors and officials and a sheriff's deputy were so concerned. Hey, Julian, we're so concerned about Nicholas Cruz that they wanted to have him involuntarily committed, and yet no one did it. Hey, Spencer, and why is that? Is that because of the Obama policy that tried to, wanted to keep all kids in school and only get them out as the last resort? Is that why? And I'm guessing if all these allegations are true, that's probably one of the main reasons that they didn't get that kid out. Nobody wanted to take, possibly, yeah. Nobody wanted to go out and say, hey, let's get him committed. Money. Yes, Jerry. Hey, Wanda, good morning. Make the numbers look better. Let's just, keep the kid. And instead of involuntarily committed him, what did they do? They eventually, it looks like, kicked him out of school because they are Democrats. That's right, Ranger Black. Absolutely. But, I mean, it's leaning towards, that's why, Dawn said. Take it, we're on the topic of politics. Yes, we are, Julian. We were on the topic of the Bible, and then we went on the topic of politics. Yes. So, anyway, I think that's, once again, this has nothing to do with the Second Amendment. It has to do with the failing of the process. The process works if you actually work the process. But when you stop doing that, nothing happens. And then you can go out and say, oh, it's the Second Amendment. No, it's not. Not guns, not Second Amendment. It's because people did not do what they should have done, which is, it sounds like, if you can believe the documents, they should have had him involuntarily committed. And it's funny, not really, the day after he allegedly killed those 17 people at the school, his brother was involuntarily committed by the woman who I guess was in charge of him, a guardian. That's what I read. I don't know if that's true or not, but if it does, if that's accurate, then that kind of shows you people knew what they should have done, but they just didn't do it. Wanda says, good morning, everyone. So anyway, that's how many more people are out there in schools following that policy. FBI was watching 17-year-old Corey for a year, did nothing. Unbelievable. Yeah. It's almost like we live in a world all talk and no action world. Well, yeah, kind of we sometimes do. Hey, Teresa, it's hard to get anything done. I mean, it really is, Julian, because people they don't want to go against the political correctness policy. I mean, that's really what it is. You want to be politically correct. You don't want to make anybody feel bad. You don't want to do what you know you should do because then it might hurt somebody's feelings or you might get sued. Let's face it. For 8 years under Obama, that's kind of how we lived, and we're still doing that. So, I don't know what people, when are they going to return to common sense and doing what they know they should do. I mean, it's kind of like common sense doesn't exist too much anymore. So, that's hard to get anything done. And while they tell you see something, say something, when you call, then you're going to be the one who's targeted. I've had it happen to me. I know other people have had it happen to them. You're the one that all of a sudden that becomes the bad person, and anybody that you're calling on is long gone. So it doesn't really matter. All they want to do is take our rights away, Robin said. Is that your dog on your website? Yes. Yes, Brandon, both of my dogs are on that. It's the same one that I showed a minute ago. Maybe you weren't here. These are my two dogs. The little one here, that's Abby. And the one in the back, that's Hope. And the Abby is the one who inspired the website. Sorry, Internet. Oh, that's okay, Danelle. And I'm sorry, Julian, I missed what you were saying, if you could repeat it. It is a tornado, raining, and everything else in East Tennessee, Teresa said. Teresa, hold on there. I'm telling you, be careful out there. Yeah. Thanks, Dee. I have a face you need. Yeah, you know, you need to like go back in your basement, sweetheart. Provide first aid at an accident you might get to. I know, Kenneth. I mean, it's absolutely true. You can't do anything anymore because you're the one that's going to be at fault for it. You know, it is scary. You should help someone. It should, you should be able to do that without fear of being sued. But in the world we live in now, I mean, really, can you afford to do that? So then, have you considered sending out first book? She fights against bullying. Just a thought. Considered send our first a book. I don't, Wanda. I'm not sure what you're saying. Victim mentality. That's right, Brandon. That's for sure. Yep. Um, and then let's see. We have Jeff Flake, who came out over the weekend. Uh, Flake should go away. If we were politically correct, I think the world would still be in trouble. If we weren't, yeah. Well, I mean, I think the world would still be in trouble because Julian, I think we're in the end times. I really do, and it's going to devolve, into that and dissolve into that. Oh, the first lady. Hey, Wanda, great idea. Great idea. Yeah, Don, I don't know. Everybody else can hear. I'm not sure why. Maybe did you try to go out and come back in? That's okay, Wanda. Our battle, we battle versus evil forces. Yeah, I think we are in the end times too. Oh, Carmen, there's like absolutely no doubt that we are. I mean, you can just, again, look at the Middle East, what's going on in the Middle East, and it always tells you where we are. Right now in the Middle East, I don't know if you saw over the weekend, but Turkey basically is in control now in certain parts. Jason, I featured Pastor J.D. Farag the other day in the video. Oh, wow. Oh, well, that's really good. Yeah, Jason, I think I know who it is, but Flake's last name fits him well. Sorry, I just had to say that. I know, Dawn. When you think it can't get worse, the world does. Nothing surprises us anymore. I know, it's absolutely true. But let's see, what I was going to tell you about the Middle East is that Turkish forces and their rebels got a stronghold against Kurdish militants in northern Syria on Sunday. They seized Afrin and from the Kurds. So, and we also not really mentioned, but I found out that Israel has been for the last week, conducting an exercise for a simulated multi-facet attack coming from Russia, and to prevent, sort of like what they're trying to prepare for is Russia trying to prevent them from intervening and attacking Syria if the need be for Israel to do that. And so Israel's practicing, how are we going to handle that if Russia gets in the way? The world is a powder keg ready to blow. That's right, Chicago Pops. Jason's on YouTube. You can X news stories with end times and had Pastor JD in the video. Okay, Brandon, cool. Defense. Yeah, well, I tell you, I mean, it's all over. But when you're watching the Middle East, I mean, I can't remember a time, and I thought we were already there, but we just get closer and closer to Isaiah 17 happening, which is the complete destruction of Damascus, and Ezekiel 38 and 39 with Russia, Iran, North Korea possibly, and everybody coming in to take over Israel. I mean, I don't know how it's not going to happen. All the players are right there in Syria. Hey, Monica, good morning. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes, Monica. Thank you. So, I mean, it's all there. It's all poised, ready to happen. And again, I don't know how much closer you can get. I mean, look, Turkey's already there. Turkey's there now. You've got Russia, Iran, Turkey already there. Putin has us in a bind if we shut the Rocket Man down. Oh yes, happy birthday! Thank you, Barbara. Your birthday is today. Yes, it is, Melissa. It is. It is. And that little picture I showed you of my two dogs that my husband, that was one of the gifts that he gave me, which is, he knows that's my favorite photo. I love that photo. So, uh, Where are you now? I'm in my house. Where are you now? Thank you, Melissa, for the happy birthday wishes. Rhonda, hi, all. Sorry I'm late. Happy birthday. Thank you, Rhonda. Great gift. It was a perfect gift. Thank you, Brandon, for the happy birthday. Oh my gosh, happy birthday. Carmen said mine is Wednesday. Melissa, happy birthday ahead of time for you. All the March babies, the spring babies, right? With all the hot spots in the world, our troops are being spread thin. Yes, Chicago Pops. This gift, Rhonda, this is a gift of, it's kind of like he put it on a canvas. It's my two dogs. This is my, like, one of my favorite pictures. And, see, it's mounted. It's a canvas type thing. Yes, in the United States. That's where we are. That's Abby right there, and the one in the back is Hope. Abby's the one that everything is based on. The book is based on Abby. My ears are not like yours. And the website, Abby Bell Pet Designs, is based on Abby. So, Abby's the celebrity. What can I say? Great, Abby. I know, Ron. It's a perfect gift. California power. That's so sweet. I know it was. I mean, seriously sweet. I wonder if the Kim Trump meeting will happen. Maybe, Brandon. But thank you, Donnie, for the happy birthday wishes. Probably, Brandon, if that happens, North Korea and Russia. Russia and Iran will already have met with North Korea before President Trump. So who knows? You know what's going to happen? Who knows what they might promise North Korea and ask them not to meet with President Trump? Wonder if Kim is playing us. Rhonda, I think Kim is playing the world. I really do. The man is insane. I watched a documentary about companies and people fleeing California. Yep. Brandon. Yep. Hey, Catherine, good morning. Yeah, everybody's fleeing California. It's a trap, Lord thinks. Could be. But, you know, it doesn't mean we're going to go to North Korea to meet with them either. So, you know, it'll probably, I'm guessing South Korea, but I don't know. NOCO situation is a lot like Pearl Harbor. Donnell said, yeah, probably so. Remember Japan right before Pearl Harbor? Somebody else saying that, Rhonda. I don't trust Kim meeting with Trump. I don't either. California, I don't want die without visit U.S. Okay. Then maybe you'll get a chance to visit the U.S. I'm in a staff meeting just listening. Okay, Daniel. Staff meeting must be pretty boring that today on Monday. Why do people have staff meetings on Monday? Okay, I'm just kidding. Switzerland. Penny Arcade. Oh, that would, well, I guess that's a good place. Kind of supposed to be neutral. I'm thinking it will finally be productive. Trump has him spooked. Make Rodman ambassador. Ugh. Hey, Deanne. Dennis Rodman should just stay. You're from Spain? Well, welcome. Welcome from Spain. Andalusia. I don't know how you would say it. Probably a lot better than that. But anyway. So Jeff Flake said, I think it was a horrible day for democracy, warning that Congress vote John Cox for CA. He's ahead in polls. You know, Catherine, it's so weird about John Cox because I'm in California. I have heard nothing about John Cox. I know who he is, and I'm familiar with him, but nobody else has mentioned him. You only hear about Travis Allen. I don't understand that. So I don't know why. I'm not sure why we're not hearing about John Cox, and that's not good that we're not. Wishing you find something that will be joyfully forever. Happy birthday. Thank you, Wanda. Sorry, I needed to catch the Austin PD update on the bombings. Not a problem. Sits with chickens. He speaks like Trump. Huh. See, I want to, you know, I want him to get out in California. Another bomb in Austin. Yeah, we talked about that. Then there were two white guys, which, thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Two white guys, which kind of dispels them saying that it was targeting black people. I think it guys just targeting anybody and everybody. Hello, I'm Preacher from Thailand. Yes, Preacher, welcome back. We've seen you before. Welcome back. I think Jeff Flake needs to move along. Kushner and Ivanka are still registered Democrats. They are. Yep, they are. Thank you, Dixie Doodles. Good morning and happy birthday. Thank you. Wolves in the hen house. Yeah, you know, it's really weird, too. We didn't hear about this last Thursday. Austin is not a sanctuary city, and everyone is saying it is. Does the truth matter anymore? Sits with chickens? I mean, you wonder. Did y'all hear about a teacher put on a week leave for questioning student walkout? I did see that. Missouri was very different this time, random even. Oh, the MO. Okay. Probably because he's not GOP appointed. That's probably true, Penny Arcade. Thank you, Catherine, for the happy birthday. Hey, Ralph, good morning. Yeah, I think that's probably why John Cox wasn't mentioned. I'm working in the greenhouses. Volume is low. Have to hold Android to your head. Well, maybe we need to get you some earphones, Dawn. Um, let's see. Yeah, what I was going to say was Jeff Flake needs to move it along. I don't know why Jeff Flake is speaking for everyone in Congress. President Trump can do whatever he wants. Congress isn't going to do anything about it unless he does something illegal. So Jeff Flake can just kind of move it on out. Of course, the rumors are all swirling again. Trump needs to install a conservative dream team, even if it means blue dog sled. Well, I think he does need a conservative dream team. Hey, Wayne, good morning. I think we need to get people cleared out of there that are globalists and get other people in there. Now they are warning elementary and middle school to protest, Cully said. Me too, I'm an hour from Austin, Dixie Doodle said. You know, like I say, the rumors are swirling again that Donald Trump is going to fire Mueller. And it all got started when his attorney, for whatever unknown reason, came out after McCabe firing and said, Mueller should be fired or Mueller should be disbanded. The student walkout was prompted by the women's movement, and guess who is behind them? Surprise. Well, one of the people, Jerry, besides Soros, is Louis Farrakhan. Nobody likes to talk about that because we don't want to talk about Louis Farrakhan. So anyway, as Trey Gowdy came out and said to the attorney, basically keep your mouth shut. Why would you be out there saying that type of BS? And I have no idea. Man, this kid's organized quickly. I can get my kid to walk out to the trash. Yeah, Lord Inventus. Your kids would organize a lot quicker if they had money and power behind them and the power players. I can't believe people are placing children in the middle of politics. I can, Teresa. MoveOn.org, Farrakhan, Soros, Lindisar, Soros, and players. And don't forget Tamika Mallory. Now they, another bot. Ugh. Yeah, don't forget Tamika Mallory and Black Lives Matter. All of these people are controlling your children. 100%. Mueller won't go until he finds felonies or misdemeanors to impeach. That's right, Kat. Happy birthday to you. Thanks, Carmen. Yeah, somebody needs to get Mueller out of there. Paid political movement, not organic. Yeah, true, Jerry. Our middle school had a walkout to pray for our schools, Danielle said. Wow, I'm surprised I didn't shut the school down, Danielle, for praying. It's called indoctrination and compliance. It sure is, Penny Arcade. And I have to say, it's working pretty well. It's working really well. Yeah, and immediately with Mueller, when they were saying, oh, he's going to fire Mueller, what's Jackie Spire from California came out and said, if you fire Robert Mueller, then she's going to vote to impeach President Trump. Hey, Robert, good to see you. And so, here, hey, Julia, we start it all over again. Oh, let's impeach Trump. He's going to get rid of Mueller. These people are ridiculous. They need to get rid of all of these people. This weekend, I asked my grandson who stops a man with a gun. Wayne said, I sent my kid to conservative military boarding school so he's protected. Great Lord. They want to register teens turning 18, vote or drive at school so they can vote for gun control. Exactly, Jerry. But I thought this had nothing to do with guns, Jerry. Isn't that what they always told us? Thank you for the flowers, Robert. Didn't they tell us over and over? This has nothing to do with gun control. I mean, how many more times are we supposed to believe that? And here's something that you may not have heard. Mueller will okay, another bot. A New Jersey school district, he gave me the right answer, a man with a gun. Oh, wow. Wayne, great kid there. A New Jersey school district called the Lacey Township High School suspended two of its students over a gun photo taken during, listen to this, a family visit to a shooting range. They got a 5-day in-school suspension, supposedly. Now, this is all allegations, of course. Um, somebody posted the rule that the school was using. It said the rule states they will suspend or be suspended for up to 1 year. That's where your nephew goes. Well, indeed, your nephew ought to leave that school. Just saying. Suspended for up to a year if that student is reported to be in possession of a weapon of any type for any reason or purpose or on or off of school grounds. Let me just tell you something. That is a total violation of the constitutional rights there. I mean, you talk about a broad stroke trying to get in. I mean, listen to this. Suspended for being in possession of a weapon of any kind. Who's going to decide what the weapon is? Is a weapon, would that be a nail file? It violates so much. Yes, it absolutely does. Lawsuits galore. Off school grounds, exactly. Big brother. For any reason or purpose, on or off school grounds. Yeah, old lawn darts, any kind. I mean, I'm telling you what, that school, that policy, so unconstitutional. Yeah, oh hell no, I know. Sits with chickens. I'm telling you. Insanity never ends, Robin said. Civil rights lawsuit there. That's right, Spencer. Anything can be a weapon. Alan, we found that out. That Pop-Tart is a weapon. None of their business off school grounds. Sue them, Jerry said. Not only that, but it was a photo. It wasn't an actual weapon of any kind, in person. And it was with their parents. They need to define any kind. Well, see, they don't want to do that, Brandon, because they want to make the decision what any kind is depending upon what happens. Lock up Mueller, McCabe, Comey, Obama, Hillary immediately. That would be nice, CC. As long as we have the proof, we can do it. Yes, dangerous photo can give deep paper cut. I know, Jerry. Next thing you know, fingernail clippers are going to be a weapon. The insanity never ends. Listen, I'm telling you, one time my husband had this little, it was this small, okay? It had a little knife on it and like a screwdriver or something, and it literally was this small, and he had it on a keychain, and we were going somewhere in California to some amusement park thing. It wasn't a big amusement park, it was a local one, and the police were examining every car. I don't know why, and they looked in and saw that little keychain, and the guy goes, knife on a keychain, knife on a keychain. Unbelievable. My husband had to take the little tiny knife off. The knife may have cut the skin. I'm not sure. No pencils, lead kills, no ink poison. Yep. It was ridiculous. What's going to be next? Eyes darting. If your eyes dart too quickly, could that be a weapon? Maybe you should, not look at things. If everybody would share this, retweet this, we're past the halfway point. Stupid policies. I know, Jerry. It's, that's the thing. It's stupid policies like that. And then, somebody walks up with a gun and nobody does anything about it. Like, you could have somebody who's coming in to shoot up a school and they're more concerned with a little keychain knife, Come on. Hey, Robin, good morning. It's just absolutely insanity that's going on in our lives right now, in our society. Next thing you know, finger clipper. Yeah, and again, don't point your finger at somebody because that could be a weapon, especially at that New Jersey school. Sheesh. Locked down the school over that. I know a fellow that had a bullet shell from his dad when he was in Vietnam and made it into a keychain and got in trouble at school because he carried his keys on it. I know, Don, it's crazy. Sticks and stones, Brandon said. Hey, Keith, good morning. Hey, Harold. Common sense has been replaced by politics. Yep. Hey, you can kill with hand chop to the Adam's apple. Oh, there you go, Jerry. Whoop, there it is. Ban hands. Got to ban everything. There's nothing safe anymore. Hey, John. New Jersey who? Yeah, I know. Release. Yeah. I had a teeny tiny little knife, 1 inch long. Dad always carries a pocket knife, clippers, and chapstick. Well, the chapstick's going to get him in trouble. John, how old are you? I don't know if you got a chance to read my article today at susanknowles.com. I have an article about how the FEC, that's the Federal Election Commission, is being used by, thank you, Big Al, is being used by a liberal group, the American Democracy Legal Fund, to go after the NRA and indirectly go after President Trump. Soda pop tops are very sharp, banned cans too. You know, Jerry, some of the schools in California are no longer allowed to sell soda at school. Not for that reason, but I'm sure that would be another good reason for them to stop having sodas at school. So if you get a chance, read that article and please share it, because I'm telling you, because Mueller isn't able to find anything on Donald Trump, now the FEC is being used to go after the NRA and Donald Trump. And they're hoping, you know, one of the things that these people are doing, they're hoping to get information. Hey, Danielle, information that they would not be able to use. Marianne's back. You know, like donors' names, how much money, and maybe to boycott businesses. Is this waste of taxpayer money ever going to end? I don't think so, Robin, right? Because water from tap is just as safe. Yeah, Brandon. What do you do? What do you do? Mueller gets $100 million a year to spend on investigation. Happy birthday, Susan. Thank you, Danielle. Hey, David. Yeah, that's the thing. Mueller obviously has any amount of money he wants. Rod Rosenstein will just continue to give him as much money, widen the scope, do whatever he needs to keep going. Okay, that's not good. Block that person. That's disgusting. And so, you know, it just continues. I mean, it's ridiculous. And one of the things that I think that we're going to need to do is I think we're going to need to start up again saying, you know, shut Mueller down and put, you know, things in there like our taxpayer dollars are being spent on nothing. Satan's minion, yes. I work at the airport. We carry pocket knives but cannot go into the TSA spaces. Good Lord, Wayne. God forbid that you would forget one day. How do I know there's no collusion? Okay, well, first of all, collusion is not a crime, even if there was collusion. Number two, Mueller has spent over 14 months finding zip, zero, nada. That's how I know. Yes, I do know Mueller, just as much as you do, mug. Hey, Bob, how are you? Now, here's another claim that came out today. There's a claim that Corey Lewandowski may have leaked information about Rob Porter, his ex-wife's mug. I know, Cully. About Rob Porter's wife beating allegations, because Corey was jealous of Rob Porter dating his ex, Hope Hicks. All I have to say is Hope Hicks doesn't pick men very well. Maybe that's it. I don't care if Trump colluded with Putin. I know, Bob. Yard darts are illegal. There you go. Hey, Morin. TMZ style news. Yeah, true. I know. I mean, but it's like, my God, Hope, pick a guy who hasn't been involved with other people, who is, not allegedly beating his wife. Happy birthday, Susan. Thank you for what you do. Thank you, David. Really appreciate it. But it's a crazy world. What I was going to say last week, I don't think that we heard anything about this, but I think it was on Thursday. Ivanka, I know, stay single, lady. Morning, Susan from Michigan. This time I didn't miss your program. Thank you, Ron. Gotta run. Have a blessed day. Thank you, Danelle. I know she should really stay single, or let somebody else pick the guys for her. I mean, that's all I can say. So last Thursday, Ivanka and Jared were aboard a helicopter, one of Trump's helicopters, and it had to return to D.C. They were on their way to New York from D.C. Uh, Mueller will not get Trump. Nope. They had to return to D.C. because of an engine failure. So nobody reported that last week. I don't know why. But that's pretty scary. Sounds like Peyton Place. I know, Dawn. I mean, my gosh. You know, you wonder where our dollars go, our tax dollars. They go for things like that. Yeah, I mean, Mueller is just another arm of the Democrat Party. That's it. And and you know everybody should know that, but they don't. There we go. What's up with the dog incidents on airplanes lately, Brandon? I don't know. Crazy, crazy. Don't use United to take your dog anywhere. I mean, jeez, please. Put them in the overhead and they'll die. Mix up dogs, sending them to Japan. And the third one, I can't even remember what the third one was. I just stopped listing after a while. It's too much. Well, you think that Trump's not good for Europe and the world because you're having to pay finally things that you didn't have to pay for before because we were paying all of them. I saw this all from the beginning as them having to get something on Trump to avoid them being taken out. I know, Spencer, exactly. We need President Trump to do executive orders to get rid of 9,000 plus unelected senior executive service members. We don't really need an executive order. We just need to get rid of them. I mean, they can be fired, Jerry, as long as they're not like specially appointed. Oh no. Why do you have to go to Oklahoma on United? Oh, sits with chickens. If they don't allow you to put your dog on a plane with you, just get off. And if they tell you to put it in overhead, you need to just get off that plane. I'm serious. Keep your dog on your lap. Need to tell Mueller you got to this date, then it's over. I know, exactly. $300 voucher. I would, I tell you, I wouldn't use it. Candace, are you sits with chickens? Is it Candace? Okay, I'll try to remember that. If you come in regularly, I can kind of remember. But the bomb squad rides sitting on the console in the truck. Okay. Yeah, I would rather walk, Candace, than put my dog on United. I'm telling you. If they don't let you put it down on the floor under the seat in front of you, get off the plane. And stop the expensive office remodeling. That's true, too, Bob. Good morning, my Sue. We just inaugurated our first female president, Paula Mae Weeks. They are already comparing her to Hillary Clinton. Caribbean people love her. It doesn't matter what she does. Just that. Sorry to hear that. Good Lord. I have 2 chickens, Ron said. Hey, Monique. Good to see you. Hey, Susan. Busy day in Indiana. Just a few minutes to stop in and say hello and happy birthday. Thank you, Monique. Thank you. Thank you. She weighs 5 pounds, so she'll be in my lap. Yeah, don't let them put her in the overhead. Ugh. And Candace, you need to go to AbbeyBellPetDesigns.com and pick out something for your pet there. I'm going to have bandanas soon. So, you heard about the 4th bombing in Austin? No. I don't know. Did that just happen today? I heard over the weekend. Bomb squad dog. I don't know, Robin. Did something just happen? Happened today. Wow. Robin saying it happened today, and Dixie said last night. I heard about the one last night. I didn't hear about the one today. She has more clothes than I do, Candace said. Yeah, I heard about the one last night, Kat. I did see that one. That was 2 more people. Okay, I stand corrected. Okay. Robin said she stands corrected. There were 2 last night, so that's 4 all. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. That's 5 altogether. Deep state is the SCS. Look, oh, I missed that. Left-run cities don't work. That's true, Brandon. I live in one. Bombing happened last night. Monique said yes. Pissed about that situation, Susan, United Airlines. Me too, Robert. That I can't even think about it anymore because I get so mad. I can't even think about it. Saw a dog swimming in a swimming suit, Cully said. Oh, my gosh. Abby has the bikini. Is your dog named Abby too, Candace? Yeah, I know, Robert. And then they sent one dog to Japan that was supposed to go in the United States. And then something else happened. I can't remember. But like I said, I have to tune that out because if it has anything to do with animals, I just can't. It's too much. Okay. So please do get my article on SusanKnowles.com. Susan, is it your birthday? Yes, it is, Robin. It's my birthday. He came home on private jet from Japan, thank God. But Catherine, something else happened. There was a third incident that recently happened, and I can't remember what it is. And I know it's because I've literally just tuned it out. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Thank you, thank you. Oh, wow. See, Candace, my dog's name's Abby as well. Thank you, Robert, for the happy birthday wishes. You too, Alan. Thank you for happy birthday wishes. I'd freak if my fur baby was sent to Japan. I would too. SES informed in 1973, formed in 1973. Answers to no one under members are in 75 plus government agencies. Well, they have to get rid of them. Yeah, the Abby Bell Pet Designs was named after Abby. And Abby was the little one in the picture that I showed you, the one in the blue. The dog needed a passport to Japan, Cully said. I tell you, like, how do you screw things up that badly? Thank you, Jerry. I love my dogs. They are the best. If you ever, these are little rescue dogs. They've been the best dogs ever, 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 ever. One more time. Okay, this is my birthday picture that my husband had put together for me because this is one of my favorite photos. It's ABBYBELLE, petdesigns.com. That's Abby, and that's Hope behind her, and they're both little rescue dogs that we've had for 6 years. They are the absolute best. The one in the back, Hope, she was abused as a puppy for about a year. We got her when she was almost 2 years old, but she's gotten out of most of everything that was done against her. Thank God. She's forgotten a lot about it, but she's still afraid of. Trump is making America great again. Have a great day, Barbara. Thanks for dropping in. Abby doesn't look too happy in that picture. No, it's ABBY. Abby Bell with the extra E. You know what? I love that picture because she has that look on her face like, come on, come on. That's so wild, Susan. I took Star from Bell Star. That's crazy. I have rescue dogs too, Danielle said. Yes, Brandon, sassy. That's it. She's not unhappy. She's sassy in that picture. And that's one of my favorite pictures because she normally doesn't look like that. Usually she has one ear up, one ear down. But she's got, as a puppy, she had one ear up, one ear down. And that's why I named the book My Ears Are Not Like Yours after her. Thank you for sending my article to Twitter. I appreciate that, Freedom. Bye. Bye-bye gays? Do you mean bye-bye guys? My rescue is a 140-pound German Shepherd. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Beautiful dog, I imagine, Candace. Let's see what else we have. My gosh, there's so much. That's okay. Senator Rand Paul came out last night, blasted former CIA Director John Brennan. Long hair, solid black. Oh, wow. Beautiful. Brennan came out and was talking against Trump and saying he will be remembered as a disgraced demagogue, saying that Brennan's spying. And then the Rand Paul said this man had the power to search every American's records without a warrant. What's disgraceful is attacking the Bill of Rights and the freedom of every American. How disgusting is John Brennan, and how disgusting is he to go after our president? 5 of 6 are rescues, Cully said. You have 6 dogs, Cully? Brennan should count the day he stays out of jail. I know. All these people, McCabe, Comey, and Brennan, arrogant, talking down about our president. You should be worried about how long you can stay out of jail. I love it. Abby and Hope are just darling. Thank you, Monique. I need to get a house with a yard so I can rescue dogs. I know, Robin. They are SES. Yeah, they are the total deep state. 3 dogs, 3 cats. How cute. I would love to have cats, but I'm allergic to them. They should be worried about Judgment Day. Even more so, Brandon, because obviously nothing about what's going on here worries them in the slightest about anything that they've done wrong, which is just amazing. It shows you how cold and You know, whatever. Heartless. Ugh, evil they are. And I love this about, Brennan should count the days. Mr. President, the American people will hear my story very soon. Then they can judge for themselves who is honorable and who is not. That came out, a tweet from James Comey. I tweeted back and asked him, was the main character in his book going to be a grandfather clock, because he seemed to be obsessed with them. Oh, is he, Cully? Huh. I know he's crazy, obviously. Oh, please, he needs to shut up. I know, Robin. Like, his book, I think his book soared to #1 or, somewhere up there, or #2, because everybody on the left is going to go out and get Cully's book. They are. And then Andrew McCabe. Oh, I've got all these, I spent time with Trump, and I've got memos on my conversations with Trump, and I've turned them over to Mueller. That's great, Andy. And then Trump says he spent very little time with McCabe, but he never took notes when he was with me. I don't believe he made memos except to help his own agenda, probably at a later date. Same with lying James Comey. Can we call them fake memos? We have 2 rescue dogs. One was at 6 weeks because mom died. Aw, Chihuahua Terrier, and the other is a mix. Aw. That's so sad when the moms die like that. Precious little things. Yeah, I found my dog online at a pet rescue. And then when we went to pick her up, the Abby was there. And Abby was just a little puppy. And so we got her too. Saw the list of SES members, quite extensive. I'll look for it again. I posted some on Twitter, Jerry said. Yeah, gosh. Yeah, I mean, all of these people really are so arrogant. And even, I don't know if you saw what James Carey did over the weekend. And you always have to have 2. Well, Robin, we used to have just 1. And when he passed away at 15, what we found was that he spent a lot of time alone. He wasn't as socialized as well because he didn't have a buddy. And he preferred people over dogs. So anytime he was around a dog, he'd go crazy. And so that's not necessarily a good thing. They really do need to be socialized. And I find the best way is to have them be, have a buddy. It would be hard to bring in a young dog with him. Yeah, maybe so. I am so ready for MSM's reaction to Trump's 2020 win. Oh, I know. But, Brandon, we can't sit back and think it's going to happen and we don't have to do anything. I mean, I don't think we are secure enough in the fact that Donald Trump can beat anybody in 2020 because of the fact that, the left, dare I say, are really good at committing fraud. Trump is making America great again. I want a second since we lost Roxy, my profile pic. Aww. Well, Rhonda, you'll just have to go and get one. Just look at Pennsylvania. That's right, Carmen. We can't be too careful. That's right. We can't be overly sure of ourselves because, it ain't over till it's over, I like the fact that the FBI, they're saying that House Judiciary Committee Chair Bob Lott, is it Lott? Can't stand snowflakes, I know. He's saying if the FBI doesn't turn over more than 1 million missing documents related to former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton's use of the private email server, he's going to subpoena the FBI. Hubby says no to second dog. Piper tears up the yard. Well, maybe Piper wouldn't tear up the yard so much if Piper had a friend. At 2 years, the owner was abusing the dog outside. My daughter took the dog with the leash home. Well, good for your daughter, Freedom. Our job is not done. Support Trump. Exactly, Wanda. Get involved. D-State is running the CIA and other agencies and candidates in 2018. Yep. Great point. Tell him I said so, Rhonda. Tell Glenn I said so, right? I can't recall any of President Bush's former staff disrespecting Obama when he was president. Wow. No, just that. Nobody did. And then we have the lawmakers on the left now who are feeling sorry for McCabe, so they've made offers to hire him. Democrats Seth Moulton of Massachusetts, Jamie Raskin of Maryland, and Luis Gutierrez, of course, from Illinois, want to made job offers to him so that he can get his full pension. They don't care that he's maybe has committed a crime. Okay, Freedom, take care. But all they care about is that this man has his pension. Because why does anybody care? Bots are funny. I know, Jerry. But it's amazing. Jim Carrey's not funny anymore. Jim Carrey is something happened to Jim Carrey. He became bitter, Cat, and sort of, I don't know. I think it's more about feeding 2 dogs. When he gets a job, I hope he'll change his mind. Well, get a small dog, Rhonda. That way they don't eat as much. Jim Carrey made this disgusting looking picture, and everybody knew it was of Sarah Sanders because it looked enough like her to be her. And he wrote, "This is the portrait of a so-called Christian whose only purpose in life is to lie for the wicked, monstrous, whatever." But Jim Carrey, and everybody jumped on him for saying that. Car just crashed into the BSO police headquarters. Well, that's crazy. Is that the Broward County? Are you talking about, Cully? Yeah, I know. He's so bitter. GWB was a horrid POTUS as well. Yeah. Wow, Cully, that's crazy. Did it look like it's intentional? Broward, I guess Broward Sheriff's Office, Broward County Sheriff's Office, Dixie Doodles. In Broward County, Jerry, Broward County Sheriff's Office. Very hateful individuals. I know. And he's not getting any movie roles anymore. There may be a reason for that. But he said he wanted to take time off to do some political paintings. Is it Fort Lauderdale downtown, Jerry asks? Cully? Cully said Fort. Look, maybe it's Fort Lauderdale. That's who the kids should attack. Yeah. Time off my foot. I know, Candace. Time off. Yeah, it's Fort Lauderdale, Jerry. That's what Cully's saying, Fort Lauderdale. I'm telling you, this week, we have got to continue to seriously pray for President Trump and the entire administration. I think this week, and other people have been talking about this week is going to be extremely busy. That's where government buildings are, Jerry said. Thank you, Gisette, for the happy birthday. Thank you, thank you. He fed from the same hands as did the Clintons and the Obamas, Spencer said. So pray for the cabinet, pray for President Trump, pray for law enforcement, pray for everybody, my gosh. Pray for each other in here. There's going to be more and more. It's ramping up. It's going to get worse. President Trump is the only thing standing in between the New World Order and what's happening right now. If these people are coming out of the woodwork, yes, Brandon, birth pains. No, oh my gosh, Chris, not wrong. No, I'm not wrong. President Trump right now in our politics is standing in between us and the New World Order. God is in control ultimately. Absolutely, we'll be praying, Monique said. But, it's crazy. And when they reveal more and more, you're going to see things happening of them trying to save themselves. Thanks, Susan, for another great scrope. Happy birthday. Thank you, Chicago Pops. Pray for Israel. Absolutely. Have a wonderful afternoon and beautiful birthday, Susan. Thank you, Monique. Pray for protection on President administration, exposure of the deep state and evil plans, godly wisdom. Yes, hallelujah. She speaks the truth. Thank you, Carmen. We can say he is standing in the gap. There you go, Dawn. Sure, it's a conspiracy theory. No, it's not a conspiracy theory. There is no evidence. There's no evidence that it isn't, Chris. Pray for the evil to be flushed out of our government. Absolutely, Robin. Happy birthday, Carmen. Thank you. Make America godly again. Amen to that. Have an awesome birthday, Susan, from Monica. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Everybody have a great day. God bless. Mom called. Have to go. Okay, Robin. All right, everybody, have a great day. Thank you for the birthday wishes. See you back here again tomorrow. Trump for life term. There you go, Kat. It is real, Jerry, whether anybody wants to believe it or not. It is absolutely real. Thank you for the birthday wishes, everybody. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you, Robert. Evidence is here. Proof we're here at the end times. Exactly. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you again tomorrow. God bless you. Have a great day. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for retweeting. Thank you, everybody on YouTube. See you again tomorrow. Thank you for sharing. God bless.